Good evening. It is just gone 8 o'clock. It is Monday. It is almost spooky season. We are right in the midst of it. Welcome to TVG Presents Total Uncensored Podcast. I'm thoroughly underdressed this evening, as I am joined by two very ghoulish characters, as you can see. But they will have a much harder job talking than I will. So, before we jump to the chat and see who we have in the chat, let's quickly run down. We have got Blunnars.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
BMG 75, you have leveled up.
Beautiful. And of course, we have got Triangle Face Tim.
Good evening. What's
Good
the betting
evening.
these masks are going to come off really soon?
Yeah, you
'cause
can't
it's really
talk
hot. It's hot, and yeah, I'm all muffled, so I'll have to,
I really want
wear
to
a big
crack
itchy
the
nose.
I really want to crack the bottom joke that Eddie and Richie used when he's like, I don't want to see any of those Halloween jokes like, hi, feeling horny. Just purely because you have a set of horns.
I mean, it works. It's in dad joke territory there, isn't it, really?
It is. But you know, Adrian
Well, it's
Edmondson
guided
said it,
to
so I'll
business.
take it.
Lift your
I will
head. Oh,
take
is that all? He's lost his head.
Oh dear. Anyhow, Gene joke, man, the real monster. I have the scariest costume. Gene Keys. I mean,
Hey,
I mean, it's true. It's true. I am always wearing the scariest costume of all. Me. Let's see who
Human
we have
skin.
in the chat. We have got Nick Craddock. Good evening, Nick Craddock. We've got Colin Brown. Good evening, Colin. I hope you are well. Is this pronounced Icy?
yeah, I think so.
I'm presuming so. Good evening, Icy. Nice to see you. Rob Taylor. Always good to see you. Tanks is coming, Dave Newland. Don't you worry about that, sunshine. Dominic Bradley, good evening. I hope you are having a good week. Oh, Mike Holton, always good to see you, my friend. I hope you are also having a good week. Steve B, good evening. Gene Joke, yes. Colm, sorry. Good evening, Colm. Misread your name there. Shems, good evening, Shems. I hope you're keeping good as well. And Timothy Earnshaw, good evening, Timothy. We have got a stacked chat this evening already. Always good to see so many of you here. You are, of course, all very, very welcome. So, first topic. It won't surprise any of you. What are you playing? So, Blunners, what are you playing at the moment, mate?
So yeah, I've been playing the new Pokemon ZA or
Ooh.
ZA, as you can tell. I've got Mr. Catchum here himself. It's bloody fantastic. It's so good. Playing it on Switch 2, so no lag, no dramas. Already done about 15 hours, up to like level 50 already. But it's got what I do like about it is it's got a complete mix. So you've got like it's like they've taken all these Pokemon and they've picked out some really good ones, and they're out just in the middle of nowhere. You can catch them.
Mhm.
You also have little so you're in like a massive round city, and little areas get turned into like wild safari zones off the old school one. And so you can go in there, collect a load, and then what happens is you battle at night to get your level up to get enough tokens to then basically got to make your way from Z all the way up to A. But what happens? Well, that's what I thought was going to happen, but then about halfway through, they zhuzh you up straight up to like F or something like that. So and then there's obviously there's mega Pokemon. So you got you can change them mid battle. Then the battling system is what makes this game an absolute game changer. No more waiting for cutscenes. No more going straight in. You literally just hold down the left trigger and you can sneak up. Hold down left trigger. If they're not paying attention when you're in the battle thing, trying to get your tokens up, you can hide around the corner, throw one, have your Pokemon with you, and just instantly attack them, and then start the battle straight away.
Mm-hmm.
So you just hold down your left trigger, and then you've got your A, B, Y, and X just to instantly start your attacks. You don't just disown moves. If you learn a new one, you can go into every single Pokemon individually and go in and change, like you'll put your new moves in, which is a really great tactic as well. Just walking around finding like metapods and finding like people up in the trees, like Weedles and stuff, and you can just catch them. And then when you go into these certain zones, there is some high level ones that like bright red eyes that then start instantly attack you on sight. If you can take them down, then they're really high level. And your main bet is when you can always, if you can sneak up and catch one, like kind of like Arceus mechanics where you throw a Pokeball and catch them. Most of the time they'll kick out, but if you batter them right just before you beat them, so their energy's gone, they'll then be dizzy for a bit, and that's when you can throw your ball and catch them. So yeah, it's they've completely changed it up, and I think they got a lot of shit for the last one saying it didn't work right and that the open world was juddery and all that. So I think that's why they've condensed it, and I think they've tried out a few things on this, and it is really, and to be honest, it's really good. There's also people have released, there have been leaks, so there is out there that like the next phase of Pokemon games as well. I think there's the next two are called Wave and something else, but and with all the starters was leaked as well. So I think they had a big breach back in a couple of months back. But yeah, it I wasn't expecting it to be that good, and for a 50 quid game on the Switch 2, do you know what I mean? Like normally you're looking at least you'll be looking at about 60-70 quid for a game on that. So for 50 quid, it's not too bad. Also, just started collecting Mario stickers as well. That people have seen. I've released the third one today, which are doing really well. They're already on about getting over 1,000 views on my second one. So loving the fact because there's a big giant poster which is separate from the actual sticker book. I haven't done one of them in years. It just came up, I thought, what, I'm gonna go down Asda, and if they've got it, fuck it, I'm just gonna buy it. And yes, that's basically what I've done. And there's the big poster in the middle. One side is like all Marios. So it's like every single Mario from each game. And I've just got Cappy. So I've got him with Cappy from Odyssey. I've got the one from like the SNES version as well from Super Mario World. And on the reverse side is every single game box cover.
Oh, nice.
So I've got Mario Land, Odyssey, and I've got a couple of others that got today. So yes, once that's full, I think I'm gonna have to put it on the wall behind me because it's once I've got them all. But I will make sure I collect them all. And I've bought a game which I haven't literally turned up today. So rather than give Microsoft my money to just have digital games that I'm never going to own, I thought, you know what, I'm going to start looking and spending that money and buying physical games. This one, the sequel's just come out on Switch 2. And I picked this up for a measly £8.
Ooh. Oh, look at that.
Pac-Man repack, and it comes with a PS5 upgrade. So yeah, £8 off eBay. So that and Dead Space still costing me less than what I would have spent on my Xbox Ultimate. So yeah,
nice.
That is what I've been playing.
Nicely done, man. Yeah. Before we jump to you, Tim, just going to address Mike Holton's comment there. I have seen the link. Oh man, I really want it. I really, really, really want it. I can't drop the money on it at the moment, though. I just can't do it.
How much is it?
It's like 200. But that is all 7 Nightmare movies in 4K in a glorious steelbook and in a really nice steelbook box as well. It's a really special site, special set. So I have seen that Xavi have got it back in. I really, really wish I could justify it at the moment. I really wish I could. Tim, what are you playing?
Right, well, I'm going to take this off for starters because you're not going to be able to hear me, and it's really hot in there.
It's hot and sweaty.
Demoned. What have I been playing? Well, I've been playing a lot of Dead Space. I've now got to chapter 7. So done some of like the big boss fights and stuff. And yeah, really enjoying that. That's my first time playing it. So I haven't played the original. Yeah, I've not really played that. I played a bit of the first one and didn't get into it and then never came back to it. And then and it's the remaster I'm doing as well. So first time experiencing it as a remaster has been very, very cool. So I'm really enjoying that. And I've also been playing Ball X Pit, which was on Game Pass just added. And it's like a roguelike game. It's kind of like a shooter, kind of like a paddle ball, but you don't have to catch the ball on a paddle because it automatically comes back to you. And you have like 2 phases. So phase 1, you'll be like in the ball pit, shooting enemies and stuff, and you can get your balls to sort of go up to one side and like bounce around. And if you get the balls in the back, the balls like ricochet off each other and come round. You then unlock different balls you collect, and then you can start combining them, and then you can fuse them and upgrade them. And then when you finish the run, you go back to your town, and then you have to like build buildings and farm resources, and those give you perks and unlock new characters. And then you go back and do another run, and it's just a repeat of that constantly. It's just one of those games, just like satisfies. Like, oh, I've unlocked a new type of ball. What does this do? You gradually get better as you go. Yeah, that's good. That's a good laugh. If you've not played it and you haven't cancelled your Game Pass yet, you might want to give it a try. It's quite fun. Also, I did notice, who was it in the chat? I think it was Seams, said they were playing Cocoon. I did recommend that in the Facebook group because it is brilliant. I really loved Cocoon. I haven't gone back and replayed it yet, but I'm tempted just to go back and replay it because it's come out on PlayStation on PS Plus Essential.
It has.
It is. It's a very good game. Don't sleep on that one. I'm just trying to think if I played anything else. I have been playing like a few little bits and pieces, but nothing noteworthy, just playing on some handhelds. I did a battle on Dynasty Warriors 2 on my Steam Deck because I've just got it on my PS2 library on there, and I felt like doing some Dynasty Warriors 2 because I've not played that in a long time. And it is good fun.
That it is. Dynasty Warriors is always good fun, especially in the mood for something just hack and slashy, take on loads of enemies, wave after wave. Yeah, it's great.
It's like there's a little bit of tactics in it because there'll be bits where like, oh, someone is losing a fight on this part of the map, and you can choose to like go back and like help that person out. And it feels like you're one person as part of like a much like bigger battle that's going on around you. And I think it captures that really nicely.
Nice. So I've had I'm sort of going through my month and I don't ever plan the month, it just kind of happens, but I'm going through my month at the moment where I'm not really playing a great deal. I'm just catching up on TV shows and just other dross that I don't get to do when I'm plowing every moment I have of my own time into gaming. So I am still playing through Silent Hill F. I think I'm about halfway. Been playing it for about 10 hours, I think. But I am really taking my time. I am exploring the world probably more than I should, but predominantly I just want to see how much of the world I can uncover and explore before doing a second playthrough with a guide and, you know, catching all the little trinkets and stuff. So I think I've said before, it is very good. I'm really enjoying it. It's a completely alien landscape to me. So, you know, 1960s Japan, that's, you know, I don't know what that was like as a place to live in. So I would imagine if you have at least some idea of what that culture would be like, it would be maybe more familiar. But the fact that it is really unfamiliar territory for me is what's making it really, really scary. But it is really, really good. Really good. The scare factor is quite high. The sound mix is incredible. I'm just really enjoying it. I'm just really, really glad that it's good. I was really worried it would be poor. So yeah, Silent Hill.
I'm gonna be getting that for Christmas, I think. I really want it.
It's really good, mate. It's really good. I have also started Mario Galaxy on the Switch 2 as part of the Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 release that they have done. And I'm playing it with Joy-Cons separated. So I'm playing it as close to a Wii as possible. And I'm so pleased that the Joy-Con sort of Wii emulated controls are absolutely spot on. I was really worried because the Switch one is okay. I remember playing House of the Dead, the remake on that, and it was okay, but it would always guff up a few times and you'd miss your shots and it felt a bit like, oh, this sucks. But Switch 2 feels pretty spot on. It looks great. It plays great. It makes you really remember just how good Mario Galaxy is. It could be the best Mario game of all time. It's the only thing that hinders me for it is my nostalgia love for Mario 64, and I do still love Mario 64. Mario 64 still plays incredible now.
I
But
think
Mario Galaxy,
I think Galaxy or Galaxy 2, just the mechanics are just unbelievable.
Yeah,
It just works
I
so
think
well.
Galaxy could easily be described as the best Mario game, but it feels like you're doing a disservice to N64 because we loved it so much when that was the best Mario game. So it's a hard transition to make to actually start saying that, but I don't think you'd be wrong in doing so.
No, and it is perfect it is. And what I mean, they jumped straight from world to galaxy. I thought, Christ.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's making me just remember how much I loved Mario Galaxy, and I thought Mario Odyssey was pretty tip top, and it still is. But Mario Galaxy is just it's the music.
Yeah.
I think the music really sets it apart from everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've actually played a little bit myself because I went back and played it on the Mario 3D All Stars on Switch when the 1 and 2 got announced on Switch 2, just because I was seeing lots of ads for it. It's like, oh, actually, I wouldn't mind playing that again. And it is great. It's a good, really good game.
Thankfully, the one that's on 3D All Stars apparently is good. I never got round to playing it on 3D All Stars, but the one they've got on just 1 and 2 as a separate cart, it's not exactly the same game, so it is slightly different. Apparently, it has a slightly nicer resolution. So for anyone that already owns it on 3D All Stars, if you wanted to buy it again, you're not just going to get the same game, just in case. But Mario Galaxy, yeah, it's up there for me. And that has literally been me these last couple of weeks. I've like I say, I've been catching up on a lot of TV shows, watching a few films. So yeah, let's see where we're going to go next. Right, I think it's important that we talk about this news next before we get into any horror stuff or before we dive into Timmy's tanks. Purely because this news is I think we saw it coming, but it still hasn't made it any easier to look at and accept. And that is Halo is getting the remaster, and it is coming to PS5. What are they calling it? Campaign Evolved. So Halo Campaign Evolved is coming to PlayStation 5. Master Chief is now no longer an Xbox-only character. How do you guys feel about that?
Tim, you go first. Yeah.
Well, it is weird because Master Chief has been so sort of synonymous with the Xbox branding, so it is a bit of an odd thing to see. But if they're doing the first one, it's been out for quite a long time. Most people have played at this point, and I think over the different generations, it's only really now that we've got to a console generation where most people have only got one or the other. Whereas I think a lot of the previous console generations, going back to the original Xbox, people probably had Xbox and PlayStation and have had a chance to play it. So I don't know if there's going to be a massive pool of people that have been exclusively on PlayStation, never owned an Xbox, and this is their first chance to play it. I think that pool of people is probably going to be quite small. But anyone who is playing it for the first time, recommend jumping on it and getting it because it's a great game. But will it hold up as well? It depends how much they remaster it. Is it just going to be like a graphical update? Are they rebuilding it from the ground up?
It looks, in my opinion, I think
phenomenal.
it looks more like a remake than a remaster, because the video footage they showed was of what's the level?
Yeah, the opening scene. Isn't it?
Someone help me out in the
I'm
chat.
just going to show you. I've just gone on to the official Xbox website, and yeah, it looks phenomenal. Like they've completely redone the whole thing. Like, just looks. It's in Unreal 5.
Yeah.
See, they did the Master
there's
Chief Collection, didn't they? Which had like a whole bunch of the different Halo games in one collection.
Yeah.
Could they not have just given them the collection? Like they're only getting one. Couldn't they have given them like the first 3? They could have done 3 in a collection easily.
Yeah, but look at it.
Look at it, man.
It really is incredible. And I just think the best way to experience this is going to be similar to Gears of War.
Oh, the Warthog.
Experiencing it on PS5 with the controller, with the haptic feedback, and having the comms come through the controller so that it's separate from the telly. I think it's just going to be a slightly different experience. And there are.
Ollie, while you're talking, I'll find the video. I'll come off because otherwise my PC will. But I want Tim to see it because it looks unbelievable.
It is incredible. Okay. Someone in the chat, help me out. What's the level? What's the mission? It's a really famous mission. It's on the tip of my tongue, and as soon as I read it or see it, I'll know exactly what the level's called. Did you play
a lot of Halo back in the day? You were a big Halo fan?
I was, but I was more casual than I was intense. The first Halo I didn't get to play until I had a 360, and then went back and bought an original Xbox and played it. My first introduction to Halo was Halo 2. So I think I got spoiled a little bit because Halo 2 was already a big jump from Halo.
Yeah.
But Halo 3 was, I think, where I started really diving into the lore. And I really enjoyed Halo 4. I think Halo 4 still has the best online battle system. But after Halo 4, it all kind of takes a weird sort of dip and a dive. And like ODST's great. Oh, here we go.
My first one I played was 3. And then one of my favorite ones was Reach. Halo Reach was, I can remember when that was being advertised, it came out. Absolutely loved Halo Reach. I think Halo Reach is probably still my favorite.
Halo Reach is very good. It was one of the ones that I thought, yeah, this is still good.
I think we're getting it. I'm not really getting any of this. I don't know if it's frozen. Oh, there we go, getting a bit more. The thing that worked out really nicely for Halo Reach for me was I had a group of friends that all had Halo Reach. We're all free on a Wednesday, and we started meeting up every Wednesday online to play Halo Reach. And they had the weekly challenges. And then one week the challenge was finish the first level on hardcore difficulty with all skulls on, or legendary. It's Lasso, isn't it? Legendary, all skulls on. And then the following week it was the same, but with level 2. Then the next week the same with level 3. And we played through the whole game, did 1 level per week to do legendary on Lasso. And it was just great fun to all sort of like come online on a Wednesday at a regular weekly slot and play through the campaign. So that made the game a lot more fun for me for that reason, which is not really anything to do with the game, but sometimes the stars align and these things just work out. And you can have a really good run on something.
Silent Cartographer. There we go. It's in my head. It happened. There we are. So that is the level that they demo. I mean, it genuinely looks great. But after this, go on and look at the Silent Cartographer level, and you realize just how much they have actually put into this. It feels very much like a remake than a remaster as such, because it looks so good. And I think it was Mike Holton popped in the chat earlier that we all knew it was coming, and I think yes, we did all know it was coming, but still there was that little part of me that thought they're not really going to do that, though, are they? They're not really going to release Halo on a PlayStation, because that just feels weird. And they've done it.
Yeah.
Devastated.
And it does feel weird.
It does feel weird. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I'm a massive Halo fan. I had the OG Xbox day one on a massive controller. I love that controller. And I've got them all, got every single one. But the first one holds a special place because it was just different at the time. They just came out and they just knocked it out of the park. And the fact that nowadays because Microsoft have already shooting themselves in the foot. They're now putting their flagship on another console. I'm not even going to bother getting the next console anymore, because if Microsoft are going to go over and start bringing
They're
stuff
also
on the PlayStation, I'm not going to bother.
talking about it being like a premium experience kind of console, aren't they? Saying it's going to be a high price point for this premium experience. Like, you've just said you don't need an Xbox. Your whole campaign is an Xbox is just a platform now. You don't need a console. Also, we're going to give you a very expensive console. It's like, why would we buy it then? You've just been convincing us we don't need it anymore. So it's a very weird space for Microsoft marketing at the moment, I think.
It is. And I think seeing Gears of War and Halo come to PlayStation, I mean, that's it really, isn't it? There's no other Xbox exclusives.
Forza as well.
Yeah, Forza as well. It's like the Holy Trinity, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think people did know it was coming, but it's still quite shocking, you know. It's like the first time you ever saw a Sonic game on a Nintendo system. You're like, I can't believe this has happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that it has, because it meant Sega could continue, and they could continue to make games. They just didn't make hardware anymore, and that's absolutely fine. But this does feel odd. This feels sort of like you're cheating on your wife a little bit, you know. It's got that air about it.
I just don't see the point in owning an Xbox now. I might just sell mine, and that's massive. I don't see what's the point in having it.
I would
keep it on PlayStation.
I would still like to get a Series X, and I say that purely because I've got so many Xbox 360 games that I would love to be able to play properly, and the idea of having the newest Xbox to play them on and still be able to pick up the odd exclusive that's already been out on Xbox One and Series X and that kind of thing still does interest me. But with the current price hike of the system as it is at the moment, it's an odd time to own an Xbox right now. It's such a weird time to own an Xbox.
Dominic's put here, seeing it surreal. That should still be green, man. That should not be a blue box. They should still make them have it in green.
I'm kind of up for it. I'm up for it.
Yeah, you are.
Another classic tangent. Well, what did you think of the Halo series that they did?
Oh, I loved it. I thought it was all right.
It was a weird one. It kind of picked up after a while. I was like, I don't want to give anything away, but first, how do you make a series with Master Chief as the main protagonist? Because he's kind of very emotionless, like follows orders as a soldier.
Yeah, that's what he's told. Yeah,
actually like self-project as the player. So it's like you were playing a role of him. And I liked how they kind of got away with that in the series with some of the plot points they had. And I do think it was handled quite well. I feel like there wasn't enough of the Halo lore like in there, like just little bits. There's a bit where I was really hoping they were going to play like some of the music. There's a really good piece of music where they're going down the not the beach, but like the desert, playing with all the warthogs and stuff, and the Covenant coming at them. And I thought that music was going to hit, and it just didn't. I was like, oh, you really should have played that.
Yeah.
Made it feel really epic. But so, yeah, there's a few misfires, but yeah, all in all, it's
I think Gene's got it there. TV show was okay, but bastard where they ended it.
Yeah. I think we need to see some more, really. But
is there only 2 seasons? Is it?
Yeah, I don't think it's getting renewed.
Something.
No,
it wasn't bad. It's a good show. It was enjoyable, but it did feel like a little bit of a misfire, and they missed some little bits that could have actually really added something to it. I feel like there's a few missed opportunities, but doesn't necessarily make it a bad show. Still worth going and watching because it is fun.
I've still not seen any of it, but I hear it's different enough from the Halo lore where it's kind of its own thing.
Yeah. Well, like my wife liked it. She watched it with me, and she's never played Halo before. And I didn't really have to explain to her anything that was going on. She followed it fine. So you can kind of come into it blind and still enjoy it.
Nice. And Gene's put in there, it's been cancelled. So there you go. All things that are half enjoyable or start getting good always get cancelled.
Ooh, just seen a thing in the chat from Seams. Any Parasite Eve fans, check out the Parasite Mutant PS5 trailer. I'm a Parasite Eve fan. I feel like Parasite Eve is a very unsung horror game series. It's very cool.
I agree. Parasite Eve 1 and 2, and then the third birthday on the PSP. Yeah, genuinely great series that gets drastically overlooked.
Yeah.
Okay. Parasite Mutant. I shall be checking that out after the stream. Right. Let's do a recap of the current Game Club game.
Ooh.
So over to you, chaps.
Yeah,
well done. Go on, brothers. We were both doing it at the same time. Over to both of us. So we both started doing it. The current Game Club game is Dead Space. So I think there's quite a few people playing along in the Facebook group. There seems to be, I think we're all kind of around the same sort of space. Did you say you got to chapter 7, Blanners, not long ago? How far are you now?
Yeah, I've finished it. Yeah,
you finished it? Okay. So I need to catch up. I saw a few people in the group said they got to like chapter 4 recently, and some people got to chapter 7 now as well, like me. So we'll probably be going for a little bit longer, give people a chance to finish it, and then we will arrange another stream so we can sit around and do like a round table discussion. Have you been playing this one, Ollie?
I have played Dead Space quite a lot. I've not been playing it recently, but it is a game that I have played.
You've previously played, yeah,
quite extensively. I played the remake beginning of last year. Absolutely faultless. Played it again in the middle of the year, and I have played it again this year. It is very, very good. So I'm very much looking forward to being able to join in on this one. And for anyone that does want to join, the little QR code right here is this one here. If you scan that will take you straight to the Facebook page. You can join. Obviously, it doesn't cost anything because it's Facebook. Join in all the discussions that are there, and get ready for the next episode of Game Club, because we are going to be chatting about Dead Space, as Tim says.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I don't want to get too far into it, but yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, I really hope they do Dead Space 2 as a remake. I'm less worried if they do Dead Space 3. It's still okay.
I've got the spiders with my hands.
Which is the one where is it 2 when you have to put? Is it 2 when you have to put the needle in your eye?
Yes,
I think it's a fake spider's web from my thing.
Yes, it is.
Get off, Blimmin'. It keeps passing one to the other.
Yeah, off my
skeleton. Yeah, there we go. God, it's flaying me around.
I mean, we could just watch Tim do this for the rest of the show. I think I could be quite into that.
No, you can't. There we go. No, I've got it back again. I'll be here for a while. Can't get it off.
So
yeah, no, it's just going back and forth to my hands.
Game Club.
Yeah,
Dead Space. Get on it, and get ready to come and join us live on the next episode of Game Club.
Yes,
it's like a book club, but for games.
Yeah. Exactly that.
Easiest way to describe it. Right, people in the chat, I'm going to let you pick. Do you want to have Timmy's Tanks, or us talk about some of our favorite horror games? I have a stack of horror games to talk about. I'm sure everybody else has some games they also will be wanting to talk about, but I'm going to give you the opportunity. Do you want to play Timmy's Tanks or hear us talk about scary games? Necrotic Tanks. There we go. First comment.
Horror games.
Oh, no, what's your horror games?
Horror games. Okay, I was about to jump straight in with tanks then, so we'll see what the next person says. Shem says horror games. Okay, horror games it is. And then we will play a round of tanks. So, favorite horror games.
And let us know in the chat as well. Join in. Let us know your favorite horror games.
100%. So, Tim, what are some of your favorite horror games?
Well, there's the obvious one of Resident Evil. I think I've always liked the Resident Evil games, but I kind of became more of a fan of them after the first VR one, Resident Evil 7. And I then went back and played some of the other Resident Evil games I hadn't played before. And then I got Resident Evil 4 VR because I hadn't played 4 non-VR. And then before I played Village, I waited until that had the VR option, which wasn't on release. So the first time I played that was in VR. And yeah, for me, like that's the best way to play Resident Evil is in VR. But 7 was so well done. I absolutely love the Baker family, like Jack and Marguerite. And yeah, it's done really, really well. I've gone back and played that a few times to get some of the other unlockables and some of the bonus content. I got the DLC for it as well. There's some cool DLC bits. There's a one where you play as, it's kind of like a prequel. You play one of the characters that arrived at the Baker compound before the game starts with Ethan, and you've been captured by Marguerite. I don't know if you've ever played this one. And you're in the bed, and it's like an escape room. You have to wait until Marguerite goes. You have to get out of bed and open up drawers and find hidden clues. And then you hear Marguerite calling us like, "What's going on up there, you son of a bitch?" And you have to run and hide and get in bed before she comes in. She walks in and like checks on you. And yeah, that's just really fun. I love the bit with Marguerite as well. Marguerite's such a brilliant character. And the funny thing was, I can remember the first time I played it, I didn't look at any guides. I just like, no, I'm just going to go in blind and just try and enjoy the game. If I miss bits, I miss it. I'll go back and do it again. And the section where Marguerite's trying to find you, I was like sneaking around. I was like hiding behind crates, and I was like, oh God, she's going to see me, and like getting really freaked out. That was one of the scariest bits of the game for me. And then when I did like a speed run, because if you beat it under a certain time limit, you get like some sprint shoes. I think you get trainers and you can walk faster in the game. And it basically, hug the left-hand wall and just run past her. So I did, and I ran past her. She's there. They let me go, "You son of a bitch," and then she just disappears. Like, I spent ages hiding from this woman, and I could have just walked past her and got out of the way. So, top tip if you haven't played it, just ignore Marguerite and run past her. But yeah, I absolutely love the game. I think one of my other favorite moments was playing it on the Madhouse difficulty. They introduced a few different things where you had to get cassette tapes to save, and it was harder. The first bit where you go into the basement, there's a section where you have to grab the car keys off the desk, get in the car, and then you ram into Jack and like run him over. So I said, right, now I'm going to run into the basement, going to grab the car keys. Oh, that's not car keys. That's a locked box. And I don't have any lockpicks. And Jack's way, I was like, shit, like running around. I eventually found the lockpick somewhere on a shelf. And before I knew it, Jack grabbed me and killed me. So I did the whole bit again. And the next time I was like, right, run to the shelf, grab the lockpick, then go to the workbench, unlock the box to get the key to get in the car. And it's just that one little change that completely like threw me. Because I was like, no, what are you doing, game? How dare you? And then like Jack killed me. And again, like the deaths and stuff, like when Jack gets you, like the bit when you, even the first bit when you have to face off against like the evil version of Mia in the like little outhouse shed like place. Yeah, it's really creepy. Like I know a few friends who tried to play it, they couldn't even get past that first bit. They're like, no, not for me. Like let's just take that headset off. Thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely brilliant, that game.
Nice. Blunners, what are some of your favorite horror games?
Yeah, so I'll say I liked, let's play Manhunt before it got banned. Well, I didn't get banned here, did it? But Manhunt was really good. Obviously Resident Evil as well, Silent Hills, but Resident Evil, I didn't really get into it until I rebought it on when it was remade on the GameCube. And then I played 0 as well on there. Then I played 4 on there as well. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I still need to get into the latest ones. I've had a couple of goes and just couldn't really get into it for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, the other horror game, obviously Dead Space, absolutely loved that series. I even put up in our group the manga films that were all on YouTube as well. So I put them on there. And really got into the lore of that game. And then it was like Event Horizon, which I ended up watching the other night just to try.
I watched that a couple of nights ago as well. How funny is that?
Brilliant. Yeah, I watched Event Horizon and it is just so good. It's just like Dead Space. And Condemned, I didn't sometimes put Condemned 2. I remember having that on the 360, I think it was. Loved that game. Evil Within is a great game. And then the Aliens games back in the day. Also, I played Aliens on the arcade using my 8-bit dough stick on our channel
Nice.
a couple of years back. Fantastic games. But yeah, horror wasn't really a genre I was that into until mainly getting back into Resident Evil games. And then I'm so glad they brought I didn't realize it wasn't until when I was under the cover that I had all my games out that I realized I had Resident Evil 4 on PS2, GameCube, and what else I have it on? I had it on like three different like consoles without even realizing. Just kept buying it. But yeah, fantastic series, love it. Oh, Alan, what was it? Alan Wake as well.
Yeah, Alan Wake is great.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I haven't played 2 yet, but because I was waiting for it to come out in physical before I did.
Yeah,
but it's another thing. Yes, another game I want to play. And obviously, House of the Dead shooting games, classic. Playing them, House of the Dead games, especially having the gun for the Dreamcast. Love it.
Yeah, good stuff. Can
I chuck one else extra in there?
Oh,
about.
Go on. I'll let
you go through your list. Have you ever played Blood?
Yes, on the PS1.
I don't know why I had it on. I had it on PC. It was around the 1990s. It was. I just had a copy of it. A friend at school gave it to me. It's just called Blood. Nothing else. The title. And it had all these little horror film references in it. And I can remember one of the weapons was a voodoo doll. And when you walked around, you would just like stab the doll with a pin, and things in front of you would just like take damage. But if you
blood,
stabbed it's just called Blood. And if you just stab the doll when there's no enemies around you, take damage. I don't think it was on PS1. I think we're thinking of a different game. I'll see if I can find some images of it in a bit and show you. And one of the other weapons was like a lighter and an aerosol can. And you would use it like a flamethrower. Nice. And one of the favorite things in the game was the voice acting. And there's just a guy, when you went to go open a door, if you didn't have it, he would just go, locked. And then you try to get it, it's like, I need a key. And it's just ridiculous. But yeah, it had all these like horror movie references. There's a level where you went through like a hedge maze and you found like a guy that resembled slightly Jack Nicholson, like frozen. And it goes, here's Johnny. So there's loads of little cool bits like that in there. But yeah, I just remember playing that game, just constantly hearing, locked, I need a key. It just this would make me laugh.
So I have a stack of mixed modern retro and retro games here. I just grabbed some of the highlights for me.
Just mate. Oh, there you go.
Oh, on big screen. Look at that.
So you can see all your.
So this, as much as I love the first one, this for me was my entry level properly into the RE series, and that's Resi 2 on the PS2. This game still slaps, I think.
Pops compete?
Of course. The music in this game, I think, was the one that really sold this one to me. And seeing it in Spaced as well, I was completely blown away that there was a whole episode where this was kind of sort of, I guess, parodied in Spaced, if anyone remembers that as a great British TV show. Resident Evil 2 is a firm favorite. The remake is also top tier, but I like to flex the retro every now and then as well. So RE2, I'm counting this as a horror game, even though it's Nintendo. But you can't beat it. Luigi's Mansion.
Oh yeah, coming to Nintendo Switch Online.
What a game. What a game. The 3DS version is probably the best way to play it because it's just had all the nice little graphical updates. But this game is just so good. Lots of people talk about how good this game is, and I think they will do forever. It's just an absolutely charming game. If you haven't played it, it's worth picking up a 3DS for. Obviously, the GameCube version was the one that came out first. Again, not strictly horror, but I will count it. BioShock.
Hang on.
What have we got here?
I was just saying, do you want to interrupt you? I found footage of Blood.
Oh, you found footage of Blood. Look at that.
Yeah.
Blood.
I checked on the wiki page. It just says it was on Windows, MS-DOS, so I don't think it was on PlayStation 1.
Okay,
so
yeah, I was thinking of being Cold Blood.
Yes.
Look at that. It's a bit sort of...
Just looks like
very Doom.
Yes.
Doom, doesn't it? Yeah.
I was hoping we're going to see some enemies or something in a minute. Is he going to
So
shoot
far,
somebody?
a library.
Yeah.
Library.
A spooky library.
Is it going to be something to shoot? Oh, you go.
No,
You
it's
got
poke
pitchfork.
things with its
Got a
pitchfork.
pitchfork. Oh, there you go. There's a monk. He's got a Tommy gun.
Blast
some
that
weird
monk.
dog things. Yeah. But
Ooh,
yeah,
and
really
they're
good
on
fun
fire.
game. Loads of different weapons and stuff. My favorite weapon was definitely the voodoo doll. That was great fun.
Nice.
Yeah, there
There
you
you
go.
go.
Blood. If you've not heard of that one.
Blood. So the game that is also not a horror game, but it is a horror game, so I'm classing it as that. BioShock.
Yeah.
Arguably one of the best video games ever made. I have it on 360. That's where I played it the first time round. Had to get it on PlayStation when it came out on the PS3 as well. I think it did look slightly different. I think it did look slightly better. But if you haven't played BioShock, I think just let me know if you haven't played BioShock, and I'm just going to go out and buy butt tons of copies of BioShock and start shipping them out to people, because I think BioShock is one of the best video games ever made, and it is a horror game, much to what people may say differently. And then next is the first 3 games in a series, which, I mean, everybody knows the games that are coming up next, don't they? Everybody knows what games I'm going to show next. So the first, of course, is Silent Hill. That was one of the first times I remember being deeply disturbed by a game, and it really kind of made me think, wow, okay, so horror games don't need to be like Resident Evil, which I know there's a backstory as to why the voice acting in the first RE game is dreadful. But Silent Hill is scripted really well. It's genuinely terrifying. And even now, when you play it with all of the sort of, the retro graphics as to how it was, it is still scary as shit. So that first Silent Hill game is where it all began, and it is still a horror masterpiece. Which means also Silent Hill 2 is one of the best games, again, of all time. It's easily in my top 5. And this game was the one that really started messing with people's heads, I think. They'd done, or Team Silence, they'd done studies into what scared people. They looked into genuinely what upset people, what disturbed people, and then they put their findings into a game. And the whole point of this game is it is unpleasant to play. It is an unpleasant experience to run through. But in order to talk about this one, I'm also going to put it on par with the remake, because these 2 games are perfect games for me. This remake, I would argue, is maybe the best way to play it in the current sort of climate. You don't need an old school PlayStation. It obviously makes use of all the new bells and whistles that a new console can give you. So Silent Hill 2. And then lastly, I think this game gets overlooked in the series. Silent Hill 3.
Oof.
I think Silent Hill 3 gets vastly overlooked. I mean, there's not many games that you can say where you kill God at the end. It's that's pretty intense.
Yeah, I haven't played number 3.
3 is incredible because 3 is a direct sequel to 1. So how 1 ends, 3 picks up many years later. But yeah, effectively 1 and 3 are the only 2 games that cohesively tell a complete story. So the way 3 finishes is really quite nice. Mike Holton putting in the chat there, I do have Silent Hill 4 as well. I've not included it in my favorite horror games because it's not my favorite in the series. I think it does some really good things, and then you get about halfway through the game and then you have to replay all the levels that you've just played again, which was a bit that's a bit annoying. But Silent Hill 4 is very, very cool, and I think Silent Hill 4 has gotten better with age now that people can play it with their sort of adult brains and absorb it for what it is, I think people will Silent Hill 4 will find a new lease of life certainly in the fans now anyway. But that's a whole bunch of some of my favorite horror games. I like horror a lot.
Very good.
The
I just whacked into the chat while you're talking. I had to look up because I saw Dave Newland posted that Blood was on Steam. And I looked it up, and there's also a Blood bundle of Blood and Blood 2. Blood 2 is a bit more more, I can say modern, it's not now, but at the time it looked a bit more modern. But that's good fun as well. It's got loads of really cheesy quips and stuff from the main character. So definitely recommend both those two. And it's currently only $8.94 for both of them.
Blood and Blood 2 for $8.94. Boom.
Nice.
Right. I think it is time for Tex.
It's Roll VT.
Roll VT. There's this one.
Honey, have you seen the cat? What the fuck was that? That's right, kids. It's time for Timmy's Pranks. Only on Total Video Gamers.
Tim's got a hat this week. Hell yes. Okay.
First. So, chat goes first today. So let's find out which side chat is on.
Hang on. Let me just move that QR out of Ollie's eyes.
Oh, I just removed it
There we are.
from the stage. Fantastic.
Beautiful.
So chat's turn, and chat is on the right-hand side. Oh, wind against you.
You've got the wind against you, but you
I
have the
found this
high
hat.
ground.
I didn't think about how it would fit over my headphones. My headphones like pushed around the back. It's just kind of like,
Oh, 45, 40.
no, it's coming
45,
off.
45.
Ooh.
Let's put some in. It will go on. No. There we go. Tally ho, chaps. Right. 40, 45, 40.
That sounded my
Right.
sandwich.
Right.
So what are we doing? 45, 40 or 45,
yeah.
45?
Ooh. What did chat think?
Oh, you're going well. There we go.
Let's go with the first entry of 45-40. See if they won't us this time.
Oh, what?
No way.
Oh,
Behave.
that was a close one. That was close. I'll try and
Oh my god. I think we're going to get
Right, what are we
taken
gonna
out.
have, boys?
Oh,
What are we
behave,
gonna
Dave
do?
Newland. Right. We have the wind on our side. I think we need to have a good incline. So I'm going to say 55 as an incline.
Yeah.
Annika's
What about
right,
55, 45?
Yes,
Well,
yes,
can't
the
get
wind
around
is in
close
our
enough.
favour.
We just need to go a little bit further if we're shooting a bit higher. So let's go 55, 45. Taddy ho!
Annika.
No sand in this sandwich. Oh!
Oh,
near
okay.
them.
A bit more.
Look at them. Right,
That was rubbish.
Toxo. 45, 42. Yeah, and Gene Joke has approved. 1, 2. I think we might be cooked, lads.
Unbelievable.
Fire in the hole.
Unbelievable.
TVG loses.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
First one.
Right.
The spooky ghost in the background.
Just
is
laughing at her.
unhappy.
Let's go turn off now. This chap. Let's bring him in. He's now. Skeleton butler.
Kidneys,
Oh,
smell it,
okay.
smell it.
Right, enough of that. TVG rather goes first. What are we going to do, lads? We are
Do we have the high ground?
Are we the high or low?
We are the low.
Oh, we're low.
We are the low ground.
Right.
But we've got the wind in our sails.
I reckon we need to
incline.
go 55 again.
Oh, I
Maybe
think
55,
steep
55, or
incline.
55, 60.
55.
Sorry, 50, or 60, 55.
Yes. 60,
Yeah.
55 sounds
Just
better.
thatch.
Like a Thatcher's thatch. Well, she could have a Thatcher's, couldn't she? She could have a
Pint of Thatchers.
mustard cider.
Right, what do we say? 55. Right. Chocks away.
Here we go.
Oh, can't watch.
No,
Oh,
more oomph.
Needs a lot more oomph. Right then, chat. You bested us in round 1. Will you best us in round 2?
No.
30-50 says Mr. Craddock.
oh. 30-50.
They've got our bacon sizzled.
Sizzled bacon.
Kevin Bacon's bacon.
Bacon. The sand in my sandwich.
30-50.
Uh,
Oh, it's tense. Oh, it's a bit too far. We've got another round. We live to fight another day. Right. Should we keep the
velocity?
I think keep the incline, increase the velocity by 10.
yeah, give it a bit
Would
more.
agree. Let's do that.
Give it a
Get
bit more
some
sand.
More spam, lads.
Chuck a couple of extra coals on the fire.
There you go.
Keys.
Go
Oh,
on, son.
Oh.
Oh.
bit too much welly. I reckon we could take 5 off of that.
Just
Yeah.
when you thought there wasn't enough welly, there's too much. Right. Gin joke. It's 45. 55.
Oh,
That was overcooked last time,
well,
wasn't it?
45.
So adding more, I think we'll just cook it higher.
Yes, although Timothy Ernst was also 60-70. 45, 55.
45.
Although if it's higher, 45, 45, 55.
Yeah.
It's going to go way over.
Aye, way over.
Yes.
A bit overcooked. I think Timothy Earnshaw might be onto something with their next one.
Yes. Right.
Reduce ours by 5.
Oh, yeah. Take 5 knots off.
Reducing by 5 rounds. Fire in the hole. This one's for the boys.
Go on, son. Go on, son.
Oh.
Ooh.
Right.
Tom Baker's Baker.
Mr. Bean's
Bean.
Bean.
Bean. What's it going to be
I
then?
found it.
chaps?
There it is. I was looking for this one.
John Cleese's cheese. Right, so we got any
Yeah,
more in the chat?
really want-
We
I
got
do
any?
think,
Come on, we need some
Timothy
more.
Earnshaw might be onto something in one of his previous comments.
There's a previous
Here we go,
bid. Should we go with that?
40.
Okay, let's do 25-40. 25-40. Can't see the numbers on my other monitor. Right, we're down in the ditches, boys. They're raining down hellfire upon us.
Shit.
Oh,
Shit.
crap.
Oh!
Oh, no!
TVG loses.
Oh, chaps.
We've nearly got him. We nearly got the chat.
We just got absolutely spanked.
Banked. That was ridiculous.
You may as well have just pulled our trousers down in public. That was an
Laughed at
absolute
us.
pasting.
It's got
Good
absolutely
grief.
spanked there, don't we?
Good grief. I mean,
Timothy
chap,
Earnshaw.
well done.
Swooped in for
Well
the
done,
kill,
Mr.
yeah.
Earnshaw.
That was a very good shout.
Tank
Tank
spank.
spank.
Timmy's tank got
Hell, it
spanked.
was. Jinkies. You so how many rounds is that now? So we've got to be on
Oh,
a. I think we just about clawed it back on the last round. The last game we played.
Last month.
But prior to that, I think we also got beaten pretty well.
Yeah.
It's like the chat is
The
getting the hang of Timmy's tanks.
We're losing the knack.
Quick, change the game.
I do enjoy a bit
Hey,
of
hang
Timmy's
on.
tanks.
Take the monkey.
Well done, chat. You live for this victory, but we will come back with more Timmy's tanks. And
Special
Best out of
edition.
50.
best out of 50. Good grief. Good
Forever.
grief.
Long running.
We could
tanks
definitely
marathon.
have a Christmas special tanks edition, I think.
Tank off.
Mm.
Don't cross the stream.
I challenge you to a tank off.
Tank off.
Oh my word.
Don't
We'll
cross
have
the
to-
missile.
Maybe we'll have to think of a new game for the new year, maybe. Maybe
I did
we'll
look
have
at if there's any horror games on the BBC Micro we could do, and I did find a game that's called like Spooky House, but it was awful.
Yeah, it looks awful.
Yeah, it's all those text adventure ones. You have to type what to do, and I went into a corridor. I was like, you find a battery on the floor. I was like, I pick up the battery. It's like, no. Like collect the battery. Like tried a few things. Like no. If I get like lick the battery. Like, no, just like that.
Granny's
I was like,
garden.
no. So, Granny's Garden. Okay, interesting.
Intriguing.
Have a look. Try one of the games. Yes.
Well played, chat. Well played. Let us move on to our penultimate topic. If anybody does have some questions, they want to bung in the chat, get the questions in. I know we're going to run slightly over. We might be able to answer a few questions at the end. Given this is uncensored, that doesn't have to be about gaming. Just keep it relatively clean. So the next topic, still in the genre of horror games, handheld horrors. So what are some of your favorite handheld horror games, chaps? Let's go with Tim first.
Ooh. Obviously, there's a lot of handheld games like ports of other consoles and things like that. I've mentioned Dedius a lot. That is one of my favorite horror handhelds because I played that on the Evercade. It's also available on the Game Boy. So I will throw that out there, but we have talked about the game a lot already. One I'm going to throw out there, it's not so much a horror game, more of a mystery, but it was Hotel Dusk Room. What was the room number? But it's Hotel Dusk Room 108, 108 or something like that. Let me look it up and remind myself. But it was one on the DS where you would hold the DS to the side like a book. And you would open it up, and it was like not quite a point and click, but more like there's little puzzles where you had like drag and drop stuff and trying to unlock things. And I quite enjoyed that. Let's just look it up quickly. Hotel Dusk Room 215 it was.
Resident Evil 2 for the Tiger Gamecom.
Yeah, I did not know there was a Tiger Gamecom.
So yeah, that's going to be my little pitch. I'll do a quick little look at some gameplay. And show you Hotel Dusk Room 215.
Batty Isabella. Yeah.
I wonder if there's a oh no, my screen's gone funny. Let me just find this one. Here's a playthrough video.
No.
Curse of
Let's
Villamore Bay.
see. Yeah.
The Evercade has had some decent little horror games.
It is actually not too
Flat
bad
House.
horror, is it? Right, let me just quickly do this because you can't really describe it very well. You've got to see it.
You've just got to say it.
All right, let's put it on here. So that is so one half you hold your DS like side on its side, and
Okay.
then it's like cutscene stuff, and then there's one where you move around and look at stuff, and obviously one half is touchscreen. So then there's things you can interact with and do.
That is very cool. What's that called again?
yeah,
You have to send me that in the message.
Hotel. Yeah, Hotel Dusk Room 215.
I like the look of that.
Mystery game.
Yeah, it's good.
Good fun. Yeah, there you go. Thought I'd just throw that one out there.
Excellent. Blunners, some handheld horrors. What are some of the handheld games that you enjoy?
Yeah, I just need Triangle Face to remove his thing and I can show him on.
Oh.
Beg your pardon. Get
So
rid of
yeah,
that.
there you go. So Mine is this. I remember having this when I used to have an iPhone back in the day.
Ooh,
And it is
what's
Dead
it
Space
gonna be?
on iOS.
Oh, what?
Don't know if anyone
Ooh,
else
wow.
remembers playing this.
Not on
These
iOS.
touch screens on it. Yeah, it was a touch screen. It's on iOS back in the day. I don't know if it still works on iOS. But yeah, fully little Dead Space game. And
That is
I haven't really
amazing.
played many horrors, but yeah, it was good back in the day. Very basic as you can see, but
Yeah, but
still
still.
good little game. And
That looks like
Resident
great
Evil was
fun.
another one I used to play on the DS, but this was fantastic. I don't know if it's still on. You might have to check because you've got an iPhone and I ain't got one anymore. But it might
looks
still
great.
be able to get hold of it.
Yeah. That looks well
Dead
enjoyable.
Space on iOS.
On the phone. So I'm going to chuck out a couple of games here. 2 of them are on the 3DS. One is on the PUSP. So 3DS, I'm going to run with Luigi's Mansion 2. This was a
Very good.
great sequel to Luigi's Mansion. Expanded it a little bit. You have 5 different places you could go to. There's obviously a HD remaster for the Switch as well. But Luigi's Mansion 2 is a big handheld horror one for me. I really love revisiting this one. Next, this one is dead cool. It has been ported to about every system going since, but it was designed specifically for this console. Resident Evil Revelations.
Yeah, that's the one.
Really bloody good. It was a bit of a ball ache if you didn't have the circle pad, or if you don't have a new 3DS where you actually have the extra little nubbin that you can use as the additional analog. But this is absolutely superb. Really enjoyable game. It looks fantastic on the 3DS, and it also looks really good on the PS4 port. So if you haven't played Resident Evil Revelations, definitely worthwhile. And then, of course, it had to have a Silent Hill game in there, didn't it? It absolutely did. And for me, this one just works on the PSP. And that is Silent Hill
Oof.
Origins.
There's a lot of pennies that one as well on there.
It is, but it's kind of worth it. I think it's kind of worth it anyway. A really good PSP game, really shows off the graphics, and it did get ported to PS2, but I think it lost something in that transition to PS2. I don't know quite what it was. I think it was actually having the illusion that second analog stick could do a lot of stuff, where the PSP obviously only had the single analog. But yeah, I like this game. I really do. I think this is a worthy addition to any Silent Hill collection. So Silent Hill Origins on the PUSP.
Nice.
Right. Questions. Let's go to the starred questions. I think we have a couple. And if anybody has ones that they want to, chuck them in and we will see if we can get to them now. So first one from Gene. Do I play Silent Hill in Japanese with subs or the English dub? I was feeling very lazy, so I am playing it in the dub version this first time round. I think it's going to flow better in Japanese with the subtitles. But I was just feeling particularly lazy on this particular month. Some of the dub is not great. I always find that sometimes it gets a bit lost in translation, especially when you've got characters that are named like Fox Mask, which is just weird.
What's the worst dub you've had in the game? Right, that you reckon? Tell what mine was.
It's got to be the first Resident Evil, hasn't it?
Yes,
It's got to be pretty bad with it. What is it? Oh, that was scary. Oh,
I like the dubbing in it's not really dubbing, it's just just voice acting in House of the Dead.
yes.
It's like, no, don't come.
As they're running off. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But no, I'm playing it with dub at the moment.
What?
A second round, I will do it without.
Mine's Xenoblade, because you've got like Welsh, like some of the characters come out like Welsh and that. It just doesn't look right. And, like it's like my nan was talking to me. So I was like, what is going on there? So yeah, that caught me off guard, like, and it's dubbed in Welsh.
Tox has put it as wrong stream, but we are uncensored, so we can do whatever we like. So, would Evercade be able to emulate mobile and Macromedia Adobe Flash games? I remember a particular parachute game on the Nokia, as well as Snake. Do you know? I don't think I know enough about hardware to be able to answer these types of questions.
Might be a good question for Derek.
Yeah,
I reckon it. I reckon it
Always
easily
reach out
could.
to him
Though.
on
You
Twitter.
think it easily could?
Yeah.
Easily, because let's be honest. Look at it. It's not like Snake's going to take a lot. You think anything? They reckon it can run up to 64-bit, with Glover. So for me, it can run any mobile game. Why are we not getting a what was it? A Nokia? What was that? Nokia
Engage
card.
Get
we
an
a
Engage
Nokia
card
Engage
going.
card.
Yeah.
So as it is
hashtag release the N-Gage cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would assume so, but I think we need Derek to answer that one for sure. I think we would need Derek to answer that one. I think. Wasn't the voice acting in the Silent Hill 2 remaster for PS3 supposed to be bad? Yes. That whole edition is not great. It's just a bit wobbly. Just skip over that one completely if I were you, and just jump straight into the Silent Hill 2 remake, or just play the original. There we have it, chaps. The uncensored Halloween spooktacular has come to an end.
Can we have one question before we go?
Yeah.
One question for you. What's your favourite scary movie? Because I was watching Scream last night.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh,
Go on.
No, we know what it is, but go on.
Yeah,
say
I
it
know
anyway. We want to
That's
hear you
fair.
say it anyway. We know what it is.
I mean, mine, of
Yes,
course,
again.
is The Exorcist. It's the greatest movie
Yeah.
of all time. And just while we're on the topic of the greatest movie of all time,
Showgirls.
well, of course, I actually own that. Great movie. So I met Linda Blair about 20 years ago, and I was at the For the Love of Horror convention at the weekend that's just gone,
Yeah.
and Linda Blair was a guest, so I got to meet Linda Blair with my daughter. It was a lovely experience. She's such a wonderful, wonderful person. And there we go. Me with the lady herself, and what an absolute an absolute icon.
Terrifying.
I'm just looking up at my various Exorcist editions that I have.
Predator.
Predator is top.
Aliens up there. Nightmare on
Alien,
Elm Street.
Alien is my second favorite scary movie of all time.
Okay, what I got?
Right.
Okay, after that, I've got one more question. Actually, just come to
Let Tim answer his one.
Yeah,
What is
yeah,
the
yeah.
scary movies?
My favourite scary movie of all
I'll say mine
time
as well.
is Stephen King's It.
Ooh.
I'd say.
With Tim Curry.
I do prefer the original version. So yeah, the Tim Curry one I think is the superior of them. But I do really like the remake as well. I think the
The
remake
remake's great.
did a very good job. It was just updating it. It didn't change too much, but it changed just enough. I think it had the right balance. So I do really enjoy the remakes, but I still have that nostalgia for the first one. I think that first one's really
Nice.
good. It's a shame the first half, part one, is always the better part because it's scarier when they're kids. I think.
Yes, agreed.
Because they're sort of more afraid and things like that. But yeah, Stephen King's It is my favorite horror movie.
Very good choice.
Yeah. I say mine's got to be Aliens.
Aliens
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah, that was probably the first one I saw as a kid when I shouldn't have. I was probably about 5 or 6, creeping downstairs because I didn't want to go to bed, and Aliens was on the on TV. So yeah. So the other question I was about to ask is what. I don't think Ollie will be able to answer it, to be honest. But what, like old, like I'd say, like 90s or 80s scary film that everyone goes on about that you, or like a franchise that you haven't watched? I'll go first. Hellraiser. I haven't seen any of them. Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna go and
Do
watch
not
one
watch-
now. No, I'm gonna go and watch it in a minute. I've
Oh,
just
the
thought
original,
about it.
like
I haven't seen it.
it goes on and on and on after a
Seen
while. But the
Candyman
first three is
Here's
really
the other
good.
one, Candyman's, Gremlins. There's just one I haven't seen. It just came into my head. I was like, I don't. Friday the 13th, Gene's put. Just watch 1 and 2. Yeah, I'll go and watch.
I
them
watched
instead.
3 as well. 3's all right.
So
And 4,
I'll go
I
and
like
watch it.
4's a bit out there, but I like 4 as well. And then the remake.
the remake's great.
Yeah, I like
Remake's
the remake.
really good. So Hellraiser. I mean, these are the 2 editions that I have to hand. So this was the Scarlet box set, which was Hellraiser 1, 2, and 3. It's thick as shit. It's massive, and
Oh,
just because the book.
I bet Mike's put has only got the Scarlet box set. Yeah, he has.
Look at this as one of the
100%.
hardback books on the inside. I mean, look at that.
Oh, mate.
Glorious.
I've seen, but didn't really like Halloween.
Oh, yeah, actually, I've
Oh,
not really watched
Tim,
the
what have you
Halloween.
watched?
I think I've seen the first one, but not like back when it was really popular. I actually know tell a lie because I've seen the weird one when they're in the house and Buster Rhymes is in it.
Yeah.
When they're
What?
in the internet house.
In a
I am in hell. Help me.
help me.
Yeah. No, so that doesn't count either because I've seen
Yeah,
something.
no, I just don't really remember. I don't vaguely remember what I always wanted to watch it and just never got around to. I'm going to watch it in a minute. It's only because
Yeah.
it came into my head when you were going. I was thinking, I've seen Gremlins, I've seen like
Yeah,
old school 80s ones, Nightmare on
And-
Elm Street.
yeah.
And
One
then,
that I was a bit late to the
Chucky.
party on.
I used to
Yeah,
shit myself
that's
at
right.
Chucky when I was a kid.
And that's when I did not
amazing.
see any of the Child's Play movies until I was much
Child's
older, because that was the only movie that my mum didn't want me watching. Like my parents didn't
Right.
let me watch Child's Play, and I
I
didn't
need-
watch it for years,
Amityville
and then eventually watched it one day when I was like
Poltergeist.
in my flat. I was just like, oh, I never actually watched the Child's Play movies. I could watch all of those now because I'm like in my 20s and can watch whatever I want. Yeah, didn't watch that for years.
so just purely because I can't believe you've not seen Hellraiser Blanners. I know
No,
I know you're about to go and rectify it. So this was the
Yeah.
4K release that they done recently, which is the first 4 movies, which includes Hellraiser Bloodline, which is the one in space, which is a bit weird, but is okay. But the box set for this, as soon as you slide that out,
Look at that. That's
you
cool.
get the hair, and then you go, oh,
Underrated. Oh, that is amazing. But
Nice.
underrated horror
Like
film
that.
as well. Like back in the day, I remember when it first came out was Saw, the original Saw.
great
How,
fun.
like it was. Oh mate, how good was that? And then mate just gets up and walks up. You're like, what the fuck? That was brilliant.
There's a lot of people. Well, I say a lot of people. Gene Joke here in the chat.
Well, that's the one film I won't watch.
Big
What's
love
that?
for Mandy. That is
Mandy. No, I haven't seen
fucking
that.
bonkers. That is the
Never
best
heard
way
of
to
it.
describe it. It's bonkers. It's Nicolas Cage.
Let me put you front. Oh, I want to have a look at that box. Mandy.
Mandy. It is the easiest way to describe it is just like a horrendous psychedelic horror trip, and it's Nick Cage being classic Nick Cage, but it is genuinely an incredible movie. It's not just Nick Cage shouting at the screen for an hour and a half. There's some of the most weird and disturbing imagery in this movie, but it's great. It's
What's
so
this
much
one?
fun. Serbian
What's
film.
Serbian film.
I can save you the bother.
I haven't seen that either.
A Serbian film. The best way to watch a Serbian film is to watch the cut version, because the cut version in the UK is arguably a good film. The uncut version, all you're left with, and I'm not going to say it out loud because YouTube's, algorithms and whatnot. But yeah, the bit that everybody talks about is all of about 5 seconds. It's thoroughly unpleasant. It doesn't add anything to the film, and you're just left thinking about that for the next hour when the rest of the film is actually quite well done. It's just a bit wanky. I just wish the guy who'd made it had just said, I just set out to make a really messed up movie rather than try and sort of make out that there's some kind of political bit about in Serbia. You're basically, he says, you're fucked when you're born to the moment you die, and even when you're dead, they're still fucking you. And you're like, yeah, that sounds cool in a soundbite, but you just wanted to make a messed up film. So,
yeah. I was trying to think.
Yeah.
There's some great. I reckon the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, are the best horror films, isn't it?
it had some good
fucking
ones.
fantastic ones.
Mm.
It really did. Human Centipede, as Dave Newland said, there would work
Yeah,
better as a
I've
musical.
seen that, mate.
Never
you know
seen
what?
those.
It
No,
probably
never.
would. I have part one and part
Have you seen that
two.
one, Tim?
No, I've not seen those.
Oh,
Part
bad one
one.
he hasn't watched.
Part one, arguably an interesting film. Part
Yeah.
two, the uncut version, is the one to watch because it's filmed in black and white.
Slumber
It's
Party
really
Massacre.
disgusting. Slumber Party Massacre is good.
Hotel,
Motel
was it?
Hell. I think I've got a copy of Motel Hell.
Oh, God, I can't remember
I've
the
seen
name of
all
the film
three.
it is now.
This is
There's
like the pre-podcast. This bit, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like
There-
the
there's
best
a
three
bit at
really
the
Human
good
end.
horror
Centipede
film,
movies.
some
They
love.
all.
What was it
The
called?
third one sucks. The third Human Centipede film is just
Yeah,
how
I
can
thought
you
it was
make a
shit.
film about
Hostel?
prison?
Remember that?
Hostel's good fun.
Yeah. And I reckon some of that shit does actually happen, mate. Especially people going like around Europe,
Oh,
accidentally
man.
get picked up.
I'm trying. to
Dave
look at-
Newland's worked on 2 horror films.
Ooh,
have you
which
worked on,
ones? Oh, Color Out of Space with Nick Cage is also very good. Yes, it is. That is
I haven't seen
a
that.
Lovecraftian story that they turned into a hoorah movie.
So
Oh,
did you
man.
ever see The Beyond?
Yes,
Yeah.
Love that film. That's
yes.
a good one.
There's a great one called The Void as well. The Void
Mhm.
is a really good. I mean, Jesus Christ!
Ghost Ship. Have you seen Ghost Ship?
No, I've not seen Ghost Ship.
Oh,
The
I don't know what I
intro,
have.
the intro
I've
to
s-
Ghost Ship.
I think I have seen it.
Who's there saying? Everyone's
The
just saying,
Void.
"Have you?" Mike
Mhm.
Holton, Sleepaway Camp. Old fire.
What's that?
caller.
ADR
Really
Department Punch on Amazon Prime.
Here we go, Mike Holton.
See that? Sleepaway Camp.
Sleepaway
Here we
Camp.
are.
Have you got, or at least seen, Brain Dead?
Of course,
Nice.
of course. Called something else in America. Oh, it's called something else in America.
The Others. Oh, I remember that. The Others.
Now, this is not a 80s horror film, but I'd highly recommend
Watch
it
the
if you've
intro
not
of
seen
Ghost
it.
Ship. Yeah. Sleepy Hollow. I remember that.
Oh, yeah. There was a really good film I watched a couple of years ago called One Cut of the Dead.
Nice. Yes.
Have you seen that? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
no, I
that's
don't
really
know.
good. Because it is just, as soon as someone told me the premise, it's like,
Dead
don't
Alive.
tell me
There
anything
we go.
else, I will watch it. So it's a zombie horror movie, but it's all done in one take.
Oh,
It's
wow.
good.
It's called One Cut of the Dead, and it is very well done.
Juan Cut.
One.
Does someone want to see something really gross? As soon as we're going through this now,
Yeah.
into the
13
last
Ghosts
couple of
is a
moments.
classic. 13
It-
Ghosts.
13 Ghosts is good fun. The front cover for this, I think, is one of the most disturbing and wonderful things I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'll put you back on big screen, and Ollie.
So,
Oh, we're just going through Ollie's horror collection.
yeah, we'll just go through the horror collections. So for anyone that likes a lot of horror, there's a high chance you would have seen the movie Cannibal Holocaust, which
Mhm.
of course
Yeah.
had a lot of controversy around it. The director was famously arrested and they pressed charges against him because they thought it was real. This version of the movie has both versions of the movie in. One of them does include like live animal killings, which is fucked up. I don't think I'll ever watch that version again, but I needed to see it. But look at this for a front cover. This is grim. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Oh, hold on.
Look
That's the
at
most
that.
controversial we've ever made. What? That is mental.
Wasn't it like, I think he
The one
killed
that
a
goes
couple of
all
animals in it.
Oh,
Got- yeah. Didn't he get banned because like
It's
animals
sad.
got hurt in the
Yes. So
Making
there's
of it.
very few
Yeah.
versions
Night
of
of the
it
Living Dead's good.
got released with the animal bits in it, and it's
Yeah.
not. You don't. Well, no, that's not true. I was going to say you don't see a lot. I was like, no, that's not true. You see everything. There's a snake that gets its head cut off. A monkey gets killed, and a turtle, like a massive turtle.
They kill a turtle, don't they?
Pretty grim to watch. It's pretty, I've seen it, and I'm glad I've seen it, and I'm glad I have that version because it's the version that the director obviously wanted to make. But I have no intentions of watching that.
I never saw that headline.
Yeah, Dave Newland.
Who was it? I think Mike put in there Driller Killer as well. That's a good one.
Driller Killer.
Yeah, like Driller Killer.
Driller Killer's good fun. Something that arrived recently for me was the 4K version of Return of the Living Dead recently arrived. Very much looking forward to checking that out. Just looking at some of the chat
people
there.
who released that in the UK copy to Mary Whitehouse, knowing she would go on telly to stop people watching it.
Yeah.
Basket Case.
Basket Case is cool. I
haven't seen that.
Here's an absolutely terrible one that's got Shannon Elizabeth in it before she hit American Pie fame. Jack Frost.
Oh, I remember that. Oh, that's Quality Case. Look at that. Look at his face. I remember that. Is that when he puts the carrot on and then?
Yes, that little scene there.
Yeah, I remember that. Just
shocking, where they attack him with a hairdryer.
When you're reading your script, and I've got a what?
Yeah,
Winnie
there's
the Pooh,
some...
Blood and Honey. That's a new one, isn't it?
Do you know?
I've not seen that, but I did see the Banana Splits movie. Have you seen the Banana Splits one?
No. Was that
it's
horrible?
Basically, it's done. It's pretty much like a Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's based around the original like Banana Splits.
Oh, you've got it. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and Honey too. Have you not opened them yet, Ollie?
Not yet. No. I've seen them both. I've seen them both, and they were like $5 each. It's like, yeah, I want to own that.
So, what's the shittest horror film then? Quick before we go, what's the shittest
worst horror film?
Shittest horror film.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
What's that real?
No, that's a real film. Leprechaun in the Hood. It's one of those things where it should be like so bad that it's good, but it is just bad.
Fright Night.
Oh, with a K. Ooh. I'll tell you what, I think the worst horror movie ever made is a movie called A Haunting at Cypress Creek.
These sisters.
And it is
Leprechaun in Space. Jason X. Yeah, that was shit. I think that was shit.
Jason X has some fun bits in it, though.
Yeah.
Like freezing somebody's face and then smashing it against a desk. Like, I kind of like that.
I think that Jack Frost was a bit shit.
Oh, Jack Frost is
someone in the chat also mentioned Wishmaster earlier. There's like 3 of those.
Wishmaster
series. But it's still fun to watch.
The first one is
fun.
Yeah.
It's not
Blair Witch.
No.
You cannot say the Blair Witch is a bad movie. Jesus Christ.
I remember that had a bit of controversy when that came out, didn't it?
Right.
Teeth. I haven't seen Teeth. What's Teeth?
Teeth is amazing. Teeth has the... It's about a woman that has a...
yes. I think, yes. You're saying that. I know what you mean.
And she uses it for good by attacking all the nasty men by biting their hoo-hoos off.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that one.
Second Sight.
The doc.
Second Sight released one of the greatest box sets for a movie, and that was the Blair Witch Project. Blair Witch. So someone's saying Blair Witch. Blair Witch is just... It's something special, man. Like, you cannot say that's a bad movie. I will fight you to the death over that, because it is a phenomenon, an absolute phenomenon. And I got to meet...
Mike's got that. He's put...
It's incredible. I got to meet Heather Donahue. I got to meet Eduardo Sanchez, who was the guy that wrote it and directed it, along with I can't think of the other chap's name now, but I got to meet them for the Love of Horror a while back, and that was dead cool. Yeah, literally turned around. So good.
Such a nice-
Man, we could just go through a shit ton of horror films and I'd be well happy for like another hour. But
Yeah, but we have gone over an hour and a half now. So yeah.
we have, and the last sort of 20 minutes of this is just me grabbing horror movies from a shelf.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's gone apart from me.
There you go.
Well, thank you
Alright.
everyone for joining along live. It has been most enjoyable. And yes, you're right, Peter Redwin. Blair Witch 2 was terrible. But yes, thank you everyone for joining along live. It's always wonderful to see so many of you, and it is always great to have you join us live. If you are new to the channel, please do consider hitting that subscribe button because that helps us out a huge amount. And we're on the road to 4,000.
Yeah, we are close.
Which is incredible. So please do, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with your pals. We would love to hit 4,000 by the end of the year. That would be almost the most perfect way to round the channel off in the year. So we're already talking about what we can do next year. There's lots of things in the pipeline. We're just seeing what we can make work. But yes, it's been a great fun evening this evening, chaps, and we will be back next Monday with a Total Evercade podcast in November.
Have a fantastic night.
Oh,
Such a dad joke, that is, Nick.
There's so many spooky things to do this week with Friday culminating in Halloween. So yeah, we look forward to seeing you all next week. Have a very good week. Have a fun and very spooky Halloween. Please be safe. And we will see you all in the next video. So good evening, everyone.